All three of them pass away in the hospital. While Simon's uncle, he's actually still alive. I mean, he's still poisoned, but he falls into a coma. And he spends weeks in the hospital in a coma. But he is eventually able to pull through. So he does survive. Meanwhile, Erin is out here talking to the news media for some reason, and she pretends to be sad about the whole thing.
It's a tragedy what's happened. With some of the best people I've ever met, they never did anything wrong to me, and I'm so devastated about what's happened.
Can you tell us a bit more about the lunch?
What I can tell you is that I just can't fathom what has happened. That Ian and Heather have lost their lives, and Gail has lost her life, and Donna's still in hospital, and I pray that he pulls through. Just can't believe it.
Can you tell us where the mushrooms came from?
Not a bad performance, I guess. And she's still actively trying to cover her tracks. Like she goes to a local trash dump and disposes of the food dehydrator she used to dry out the mushrooms, because, you know, that's evidence. Plus, she starts wiping data off her phone by factory resetting it multiple times. She also apparently has multiple burner phones for some reason, and she throws those away because those are also evidence. And why do you need a burner phone to poison someone with mushrooms? Like, this woman is just weird. And so anyway, because doctors suspect all these deaths were maybe by poisonous death cat mushrooms, they report all of this to the police. And so police start investigating all this. And pretty quickly, the police, they talk to Erin, and they ask her, where did you get those mushrooms? They're poisonous. And she says, I bought them at the Asian supermarket. But, you know, that's bullshit, and none of her story is adding up. And as they keep investigating, they're able to interview Simon's uncle and get a lot of information out of him because, you know, he survived. And they get information like, you know, like she had the only orange plate and how she told them all she had cancer and all that stuff. Anyway, and so police eventually gather enough evidence, and so, bam, Erin is arrested. And I don't have her mugshot, but here is a picture of her fake crying.
This morning, police arrested Erin Patterson, the woman who cooked the beef Wellington at the centre of the case.
And so she goes to trial, and she was just found guilty of all of this a few days ago. And since this just happened, she actually hasn't been sentenced yet, but she faces life in prison. And a huge shout out to Leonardo.ai for sponsoring this video. If you want to make really cool art for your videos or just for your life, like this or like this, then sign up for Leonardo.ai.